Well, it's an interesting week for the Cumberland Panthers on their road trip in Toronto to face the Thunder, as the organization went 2-1 on the weekend. Hi, I'm Tyler McDonald for HESN Sports Network, and this is your Week 4 Cumberland Panthers preview. Start off first with the Bantams, as they are the only team for the Cumberland Panthers staying undefeated at a 3-0 record, as they blew out the Toronto Thunder 69-0 in an absolute slobber knocker of a match. Ryan LeCandra went 5 for 9 for 99 yards and 2 TD passes that game. Jacob Asselin 3 carries, 48 yards and 3 TD passes. They'll be continuing the trend next week as they face the Oshawa Hawkeyes at Millennium Field. 12 p.m. kickoff. Make sure to check that out. It was a tough week for the juniors as they fell to 2-1 on the season with a tough 21-0 loss against the Toronto Thunder. Some positive to take out is that their rush defense looked phenomenal this week. Unfortunately, their offense couldn't find any rhythm and momentum was just not on their side. That's due to a tough goal line interception late in the game for the offense. Their pass D also struggled a little bit with screenplays and swing passes, and I'm sure they'll be working on those in practice this week. They'll take on the Oshawa Hawkeyes next week at 2:30. Make sure you check out a much improved junior team this week. Revenge was very sweet for the Varsities this week as they got a 20-13 victory over the team that eliminated them last year, the Toronto Thunder, going to 2-1 on the season. Drew Garvey got the start this week, going 15 for 25 for an amazing 216 yards, 1 TD, and a solid QB rating at 137.8. Paul Deeby got the start in the backfield, the North Gloucester Giants alumni, 9 carries for 44 yards and a very solid game for him. Huge shout out to Curly Gittins Jr. with an unreal game, 7 receptions for 143 yards and 2 touchdowns. He'll be looking to continue that awesome form next week versus the Oshawa Hawkeyes. Kadeem Pierre also sealed the game for the Cumberland Panthers last week with a key last play goal line interception to make sure that the Panthers got the W. Next week we'll be going to building on that solid win and making sure you take all the positives out of that week's game and making them better for next week. It's a tough opponent next week as the Hawkeyes sit at 2-0 on the season, and it should be a real test to see where both teams stand in the league. Make sure you check out that game at Millennium Field at 5:30. That'll do it for this week's episode of the Cumberland Panthers preview here in Week 4. We'd like to wish the Panthers good luck this week, and hopefully they come back with the 3 W's that they need. Now, if you're an aspiring media member, make sure to check us out at HESN.co if you want to join our community. Also, if you're an athlete looking for some highlight footage, make sure to check out HESN.co as well. We'll also leave a link in the description below for the highlight footage from last week's Cumberland Panthers games in Toronto. For HESN, I'm Tyler McDonald. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.